want to spoon with you.
I'm sure you do.
No, but they're not there. They're scary.
Careful. This hobbit will spoon you in your sleep.
Yeah.
Dry hump.
Yeah. My wife is dead. High five!
High five!
She was boring.
So, I kill her. Then I bang her. Repeatedly. She's never been more fun. Yes?
High five!
High five! No, what is it? Nah, it'll be okay.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. All right, man. Well, welcome back to LosCalbitos. Please like, subscribe, comment. Mandy.
3 weeks in a row!
3 weeks in a row, man.
Wow, our wives let us
Fantastic.
leave. Yeah, man.
Fantastic. Yeah, no, I kicked mine out again.
Oh.
Yours let you leave, and
Yeah.
I had to ask mine.
So you're like, yeah, that's tough.
Oh, no,
you're
I'm
fucked.
I'm going to get it tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, I'm not going to get it. I'm going to get it. The shank. Ooh, whoa.
Not the first time. Not the first
What
time.
are you talking about here, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
So, we had a good week, man.
We did not miss a day.
We did not miss a day.
How did that feel?
It felt great. It felt great, despite the obstacles that could have popped up.
Yeah.
We were pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Actually, as consistent as we've been for a while.
Yeah, we mixed up some of your principles, some of mine, and find ourselves a nice little happy medium
Yeah.
for now, you know?
Just I do feel like when we did get in there,
Yeah.
again, since we did change it up a little bit, that I was getting not a better workout, but a different kind of workout. My body felt different.
Yeah, so quick question for you. When you work out, at the hour that we work out, do you use a pre-workout?
Yes.
There's a lot of workouts in there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do not, believe it or not.
Well, I know, because you get a chance to get home and...
Yeah, I actually do my pre-workout before I do cardio, which is something I've done a couple of days this week. And that's a little bit later on in the morning. But I actually use our first exercise kind of like as my pre-workout. That's why I go as heavy as I go, just to get me like, hey, there's a bar, a very heavy bar above you. If you don't wake up now, it's never going to happen. It's going to go right to your throat.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work for me. If I don't take the pre-workout prior to that, okay, because my day doesn't end. My day keeps going from that point. I won't have any juice. I won't. Yeah. No. And I don't get up with enough time in advance because coffee's going to take 30 minutes to activate.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're done by the time.
So I'll take the pre-workout, and usually by the time I get 4 blocks from here, my hair's tingling. Yeah.
Spidey sense. And his wife's not around.
But got that sensation, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. And
That's great.
At least it lasts for a little while, because when we get back from the gym, I'll take a shower, and if I see I got 10 extra minutes, I'll lay down and I'll pass out for 10 minutes.
Sure.
But it depends how
And the
tired.
good part is, I mean, we're tired. Respectively, we're tired, but it's not one. I don't feel like it's one of those tired where, man, I got to take the weekend off. I feel it's just one of those times, like, you know, it's like you said, life kind of kicked us in the butt this week, but we somehow found a way to get in every day, and let's bring out Saturday, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's been the way we've worked always. We don't actually have any planned days off, unless we'll take a mental health Sunday, and that we'll call it on Saturday or something.
Sure.
But for the most part, we just get in there, and if we can't get in, then we can't get in. It happens, but we don't.
Back to the working out, we incorporated a couple of things. I mean, more supersetting. I go a little bit heavier on my first exercise just to get myself woken up. Gabriel wanted to emphasize certain parts of his, his physique. You could hear about it on the last episode. I kind of come in and I challenge him in different ways on the morning of. He's not even aware that he's going to be challenged, but something on lateral raises, I'll force him to keep his arms up and I'll count to 4. He knows I'm going to count to 4, and then I, kind of let him gently, bring his arms back down rather than rocking them down. Not that he was rocking them down before, but when you're holding 15 or 20 pound dumbbells,
You're gonna
8 reps in
as quickly as possible.
Yeah, you want to drop them as quickly as possible. When you're not allowed to do that, it could be a nice little extra burn, and that feels pretty good.
You did that doing shrugs too.
Yeah,
shrugs.
Could do it with shrugs. We could, Now I just want to be aware, and you can't use these techniques all the time on people. Gabriel's got a bad shoulder. Any little slight pull or a tug that doesn't feel natural to him, and he could be in a lot of pain. So be careful. Be careful when you're working out with someone. If you're gonna put your hands on him, make sure that it's that they're okay with it.
Yeah, I felt it this week. I was actually afraid to go heavier than I did, simply because I still feel the tweak from a couple weeks back, and I'd rather not push it. And we could still get the reps in. And again, I was leaving the gym with a different sensation, just because it was outside of the norm for us, because all we were doing was heavy and not little reps, but lower reps than what I'm doing now. So I do like the way it affected me, the way my body reacted.
Sure.
I think it kind of kicked it up a little bit.
Yep.
So and the supersetting helped a lot.
Sure.
Which is how we used to get in there. We used to do supersets for everything. Again, the rest time is not there.
Yeah, and therein lies the rub. At least with me, I stayed a little bit after, not much after, maybe an extra 5 or 10 minutes, because I feel with the supersetting, trying to get a little bit more rest between sets, especially towards the tail end of the workout, benefits me greatly. Okay. But then again, that doesn't drastically alter the way we work out. Just an extra 5 to 10 minutes here or there.
And you see, I think that's actually fairly interesting, because to me the supersetting does what you doing heavy does for you. It gets me going. Me sitting around waiting, not that I don't need the rest, because I do. I need to recover as much as I can. But my brain just functions differently, and when we go from one machine to the other, like, people will take our machines, so we have to do our work.
Gym etiquette goes out the window, doesn't it?
So we have to do our reps and then get back, so the other guy doesn't lose a machine, and my mind functions differently like that.
Sure.
And I feel, it's not that I feel more exhausted, even though I do. I feel more worked out. I feel more swole by the time I leave, just because of the intensity of the pace.
I hear it.
Yeah, absolutely. And how about you? The fact that today you killed it.
Yeah, it was nice. I haven't stepped on the scale this week, but I'm just trying to, be more active, more cardio. Cardio is good for you guys. It stinks, but it's good. And just trying to, watch what I eat. And hopefully in a couple of months, if I lose tons of weight, I'll tell you exactly what I've been doing and who I've been working with. And hopefully it'll be, you'll find it interesting. If not, I'll just keep it to myself. And I won't sell anybody out.
Yeah, no.
So I ruined anyone's career.
Well, I have to say, I started the week at 203.
Yeah.
And it's not much, but I'm at 198.
Yeah.
Like consistently, I would say, even though like it drops and it raises, but my average I would say is about 198.
That's great.
So it's not bad. It's not bad. Again, I feel leaner, even though I'm not. The pounds are not flying off, But again, I'm comparing it to when the first time I lost weight. And my body composition was totally different.
Yeah, it was.
At that time. So I think I had more to give.
Yeah.
With that velocity. So the first 2 weeks, I saw weight coming off.
Yeah.
Not just on the scale, but it felt noticeable. And I'm like, oh man, this is great. But again, my body had more to give in that sense, Not to say I'm not fat now. I did a lot, but whatever. You know what happens.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
So
I want to take a moment just to say, plug our friend. Sandra, my tapas.
My tapas?
Yeah, man.
My tapas. It becomes your tapa.
That's true.
So,
touche.
Check her out.
Yep. Thanks on the docket.
Okay, so you had actually told me, you were looking at one of your bodybuilding guys.
Yeah.
And then before I got to the gym, you were working on some stuff, and then you had tweaked something.
I did. I hurt myself.
Okay.
Go figure.
So, elaborate, my friend.
Yeah, one of the guys, none of the guys, nobody that we've mentioned on the show previously. Not going to give out any names, but apparently I bench press incorrectly. Who knew? So anyways, I changed my form, lowered the weight, changed the form at 135 pounds. I felt this very uncomfortable sensation right where my tricep meets my elbow, and it was not a good feeling, my friend. Fortunately, it was not a lot heavier. Fortunately, you came in a little time later, but it was not very good. So I quickly switched back to the way I normally bench press, which tends to be a little bit higher than most, but that's to activate, the pecs, and with my elbows out. It works for me. Might not work for you, but hey, who's to say?
Yeah, that's why you got to exercise caution.
Yep.
And again, these guys, they know what they're doing. They've been doing it for a long time, but their bodies are different. try and see what suits you. But once you do feel any kind of discomfort, anything like that,
kill it.
on to the next one.
Yeah, absolutely. So, live and learn.
Live and learn. Live and learn. You wanted to touch on
Supplements. We haven't talked about supplements in a while. What do you take? You and I take different things.
Okay.
Give us a rundown.
I take the
Pre-workout. We'll talk about
I take
pre-workout.
the pre-workout. I take some regular or some it's organic protein powder. The one that isolizes it.
Yeah, whey isolate. Well, that's something I was going to get to now in a moment. But I know you take creatine.
Yes, I take creatine. I forgot. I take it with my pre-workout, actually.
Yeah, I do not take creatine, but you take creatine.
Yes,
but I take amino acids, branched chain amino acids.
Okay.
You don't.
I take the BCAA.
Yeah, BCAA, well, that's branched chain amino acids. Oh, wow. Wow.
Touche, bro.
You see, we
Touche.
told you we're not experts. We only play them on YouTube.
Hey, man.
Not even.
Man, because I remember back in the day when they would say I take amino acids was these giant horse pills.
Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's what I envisioned when you said that. I'm like,
You're not
I take the strawberry powder. I put it in
Now,
there.
those horse pills,
Yes.
how would you take them?
Just straight through, man, and they would get
Straight
stuck,
through?
and sometimes they would get stuck, and I'd be like,
Okay, so orally, not rectally.
orally, not rectally. No. I mean, I tried.
It happened one
initially,
time.
but the
No one told you.
For some reason, it didn't have the same.
It didn't have the same effect.
Yeah, man, it
didn't have the
wasn't
same
as efficient.
That's a good point. Excellent point. There you go. Read labels, my friends.
Yes.
Follow the labels instructions.
And if you watch the show enough, you will come to find that Mandy has a weird obsession with my anal cavity.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's not weird. It's not weird.
weird.
Focused on the wrong word there, my friend. It's not weird.
It's not weird.
No.
Not for those who know.
Hands are
those.
calloused.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what you like.
That's what I like. If you're not getting it up to the elbow, you're not trying, right? Words to live by, man.
Words, well, I mean, you're one of the greatest philosophers of all time. Maynard. Is that Maynard's? No?
No, but I'll feel great to lend it to him if he wants. I mean, I need that. Cringe.
Yeah.
But
No, but I take a pre-workout like you do.
okay,
Amino acids, vitamin. And
Okay.
even though vitamins are kind of... Depends on what you read. Some people think the vitamins aren't really worth your time because the amounts that are listed on vitamins are so minuscule to what
your body,
a healthy person needs
Yeah.
that it's just like a drop in the ocean. So I take it nonetheless. So I don't have a problem. Maybe I'll take a fat burner every once in a while.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not working, so that's why I haven't heard of it. You don't have a brand that I'm pushing or endorsing. So
Well, a lot of the people that I would watch, the gurus and all that stuff, they would say, like, if you're gonna take the supplements, like, take supplements do have an effect, but a good diet sometimes outweighs everything you're gonna buy, from over the counter. At least that's what they would say.
yeah.
So
Yeah. So what would you say your essentials? If you could only do 3 supplements right now, what are you doing?
But I think I only do. Okay, so I will do the pre-workout, the creatine,
Yeah. And then protein powder.
and the protein powder.
Okay.
The protein
So you
powder.
cut out the amino acids.
If I had to make a choice.
If you had to make a choice,
a choice.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I would. I don't even necessarily know if I could. I mean, yes, protein powder is a supplement.
Yep,
But for me, it's like a meal replacement.
But the protein powders, depending on some of the ones that you have, they have the branched chain amino acids in them.
They do.
Again, the amount to what's being shown and what's actually in them. I mean, whatever. I don't know.
And be sure to take whey protein isolate,
Yeah.
not concentrate. So that's our little tip. That's something to hammer home.
Yeah.
We don't like to be divisive on the show. We like to have fun and let you guys decide what's best for you.
Yeah.
But pretty much that's the consensus. I've never heard anybody come out and champion whey protein concentrate.
No, I don't think I mean, it's there for a reason.
It is, yeah.
So somebody's getting it. Somebody's buying it. But
Right.
I don't know.
How about price? Like when you're deciding what to buy, where are you on price?
Unfortunately, I'm a bit of a cheapskate when it comes to
I don't blame
those
you on that.
things. Just because sometimes things seem so overpriced.
Yeah.
The organic protein powder that I do take, I take it. Josh recommended it to me. It's
Sure,
a friend of ours.
Yep.
And I like the way I feel when I drink it.
Yeah.
I feel light. I don't feel too bloated. It does go well with the branched chain amino acids. Right. The flavors mix. So I like the flavor.
Yeah.
And the one that you got me, that peanut butter one as well, has the same effect.
Sure.
I like the flavor.
Yeah.
But I can't see myself spending, the 60, $70 for a bottle when I can get what I'm getting for $29, $25. Like, I don't know.
For me, it's brand first, then price. And it's like I feel guilty admitting that, but it's like a 1A, 1B. Because you'll have a brand that's a fly-by-night brand, and you're wondering, how did they ever get to making protein powder? Where you have another brand that's a known brand, like within weightlifting, powerlifting, or bodybuilding, and you figure, you know what, those guys probably know what they're talking about. But you're right. If the price is drastically different, I'm going to go on to the cheaper side. But there's a lot of value out there. Yeah. There's a lot of known brands that are very good, that aren't as cheap as all the others, but that are on the lower scale that do a fantastic job.
Well, that's why. I mean, do your research, but there are some, and I have seen some research done on name brands where it's not. What they're selling you is crap.
Yeah.
And the fact that it is a name brand, they can't charge you the amount that they're going to charge you.
Surprisingly for me, taste is not all that important anymore. It used to be the end all be all.
For me right now, there has to be a happy medium.
I don't disagree with that. Yeah.
Because the ones that you pay double for, don't necessarily taste better.
Yeah.
So
fair point.
That is important to me because digestibility has a lot to do with with
you want it. Yeah, that's true. Now, if it makes you feel bloated and sick afterward, probably worth skipping. You don't want to run to the bathroom at 9:30 in the morning.
But I will tell you,
like running to the bathroom.
What I will tell you, it's going to happen regardless.
Okay.
The ones that I used to take that were very cheap.
Now, when you go, is it like explosive?
I told you guys. It's
explosive.
The ones that I used to take were about $20 for a giant tub.
Yeah.
Tasted delicious.
Sure.
But my arch enemy, maltodextrin, was all over the place on this thing, guys. Please check the ingredients. Your ingredients.
And if there's something you don't understand, look it up. See what it does to you.
This is a sugar that's masquerade as something else, but it's very. Do your research. Look into it. Sometimes, and if you've seen that you're doing everything right and you're not losing the weight or something just feels off, if it tastes too good to be true, chances are it is. And this thing was laced in sugar, and a lot of the brands that we take that taste really good for what these protein powders are and things like that. It's just sugar. You're getting sugar, and they don't have to describe it or detail it as a sugar or nothing like that because of the chemical makeup in it. Yeah. So it's one of those where they found the loophole, and unfortunately, not many people know that exists, and it's isotope is it's crazy. Yep. When you see what it is and you understand what it is, and it's in a lot of foods. It's not just that. It's almost everything.
Yeah.
But
and you're already on YouTube. Just look for it.
Yeah.
If you're watching this,
so that I will say, the maltodextrin, keep an eye out for that.
Yep.
Yeah. Next, sir.
What do you got going on next week?
Next week, okay. So baseball's going to be crazy.
Yeah. We got playoffs coming up. We're at the end of the regular season and then playoffs.
Yeah, we have a game Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh wow!
And I think Tuesday we have practice.
Yeah.
So it's going to be pretty nonstop.
Pretty intense.
Pretty nonstop.
Yeah.
So I hope not to flake.
Yeah.
Which obviously every day we hope not to flake, but
sure.
Gonna have to play that one as it comes.
Yeah.
Play that one as it comes.
Yeah.
But I want to keep up the pace that we have.
Sure.
This week because it felt good. Felt good.
Agreed.
And I feel good now. I'm tired.
Sure.
But again, we kick some ass.
Yeah, I agree. Your wife let you live for another week?
Yeah. The little things. Little things.
It's Friday. I mean, when does the week end? For some people, it's Sunday. For you, it's all a blur.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Every day's a blur.
What do you have going on for next week?
Just to keep up the consistency, really, and just find again more pockets of time for cardio. Just to continue to tighten up. The diet was not bad this week for me. I feel fine. I feel great. Just want to see that number on the scale start to go downward a bit, and to feel better about myself. And we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Cool. Just remember, bro, when you look in the mirror, love the person you see in the mirror.
Yeah.
Because if you don't love yourself from the inside, it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside.
And he's using that voice again, folks. He's always got his wife pregnant.
Twice. Yeah. But
Yeah. So.
Well, it's definitely not my looks, so it's got to be the voice.
What did she say? She wanted a good-looking guy who could sing and like 90s grunge music. I tell her all the time, 2 out of 3 is
not bad.
2 out of 3 is not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, in baseball, you're phenomenal. You're Hall of Fame.
Oh, absolutely.
You're Hall of Fame in baseball.
Get out of here.
But 2 out of 3 is not bad.
Yeah.
I should change that joke whenever she says it to 1 out of 3.
Still not bad.
Still not bad. No, you're still
It's still not bad.
you're still winning the batting title in today's baseball.
I was going to say, you're still making $200 million, man.
Yeah.
So, well, that's good. What do you have like in mind for tomorrow?
Well, we're gonna do back. We've got a long day at the park.
Yeah.
We both have to be at the park early in the morning, so I probably from the first exercise onward, we'll probably be supersetting back.
Okay.
Really, not a lot of time to, dilly dally or do things. You've got to be at the park earlier than I do, and you're a coach, so that means you've got to be there even earlier than usual. So that's going to be hard for you.
Do you want to? We did the heavy back.
We did.
Wednesday. So do you wanna maybe do again the more auxiliary type?
Yeah, well, we'll probably
just
do
to
something, with a normal wide grip and then superset to an underhand grip. Drop the weight
Face
underhand.
pulls.
Yeah, face pulls or even lat pull downs. You got to be careful. You can't go too heavy on when you're using like an underhand grip because you start recruiting your biceps. Completely defeats the purpose of working out your back. So that's the goal. That's the aim.
Yeah, and always do pull-ups.
Yeah,
man, I sucked at pull-ups this week.
I struggled. I struggled myself, but you got to keep going at it.
That's one thing that I have noticed. There's 2 exercises which is common sense, but at this point I thought I have gotten stronger, and it's weird, but my pull-ups and my dips. I used to be able to do a ton of dips. I used to be able to do at minimum 10 pull-ups, and getting to 5 or 6 pull-ups now is a feat.
Is it a shoulder thing?
No, it seems like a strength and endurance thing. Like it's just not there. Like I don't know. I'm heavier now though.
Yeah.
I'm almost 30 pounds heavier than when I was doing that.
Dips are interesting because depending on your body position determines whether you work out your triceps or your chest.
Yeah.
So if you don't know that there's a difference, look it up. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
So,
but the dips, I'm not that bad because I could still put out a few dips.
Yeah.
But pull-ups,
yeah,
man,
interesting.
It like I struggle, and it's not a pain thing.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of like I can't pull myself up.
Yeah. It's such an important exercise too.
Yeah.
Such a very important exercise. Yep.
So I wanna if I can pick that part up, I think not only will I feel better, but I think it's noticeable because those are those elemental push-ups, dips, pull-ups, sit-ups, or whatever. Those are just fundamental exercises that if you do them and you do them frequently enough, you see the difference. You feel the difference. So it's one of those where the dividends will pay off.
Yeah.
Like rather quickly as well.
Right.
That's what I think.
All right. That's great board.
All right.
Let's get at it. Another week.
Yes, sir. All right. Well,
see you all next
we're
week.
We're going to get at it. See you guys next week.
Cheers.
Have a great one. Again, remember to like, subscribe, comment, pass it around, and don't forget to check out my tapas.
Thanks,
Have
guys.
a good one, guys.
Take care.